When you think of the fact that NCTC is the oldest continuously operating, publicly funded college in the state of Texas, it's a pretty awesome thought. Most of our friends know our history. We started out as Gainesville Junior College under a gentleman who was very much a pioneer in the community college model in the United States. But it's always been a struggle. It's always, the last 100 was not an easy 100. Starting out at the local high school, starting out in a little A-frame sort of white little building house. So there's been a lot of history where the challenges were there, but our community and our college has always met the expectation.
When I first started, the college was celebrating its 50th anniversary. No computers, laptops, those kinds of devices, and so we were pretty much a manual operation.
When I first came here, NCTC was a very small campus, and it's really maintained, and it's really grown, of course, in number of students and programs and various things that we offer, but it's still maintained that real small feel. And I think that's what really drives the success of students.
But what I think is special is that we are really a home to a lot of generations. They've chosen us because we've persevered. Our community's always been engaged. That's why we've had 100 years of success.
I think when people think of the term community college, they think a college that happens to be in their community. And NCTC is so much more than that. NCTC is changing the way that we see community college.
NCTC, working with the other partners in our community, I do believe that it's probably one of our stronger suits. NCTC works real hard to reach out to those individuals and ensure that they're very educated on the options that NCTC has in order to improve the education of their employees and or their businesses.
We're in so many different places doing so many different things, but that's what makes it interesting. That's what keeps the job interesting, is that we are constantly having to adapt and change and know who our communities are.
NCTC does a great job engaging with businesses in the community. In my experiences with my companies I've had here, they do a great job as far as listening to feedback, working on programs. As times have changed over the years, we continue to work with them, and they're always updating and working with our business and others, as I've seen with other companies in the area.
One of the things I'm most proud of was when we were finally able to get a grant. It was a federal grant, and that's where we got our seed money to start our student success program. And I'm also proud of the foundation. Gosh, some of the colleagues in other community colleges said, "Oh, you guys are wasting your time. Community colleges can't have that strong a scholarship program," but I think we proved them wrong.
I choose to take part in the foundation board because I'm a big believer in the value of education. I believe it can solve a lot of the problems we deal with on a day-to-day basis. The value of the money raised that goes to NCTC goes a long way relative to a four-year college.
The impact on my life from scholarships, it was tremendous. I was one of those kids who thought I was never going to go to college. I didn't know how I was going to pay for it. NCTC gave me the tools to be the first person in my family to graduate with an associate's degree. Scholarships at NCTC really did change my life.
There is just not any one place that is not willing to help the student achieve their long-term goals in education. It's the heart of NCTC.
Not everybody's educational path looks the same. It might look different for someone else.
We're really seeing a growth of career and technical education. We're seeing students that I think would have normally been uninterested in a four-year degree or an associate of arts or science that have decided, hey, instead of not going to college, I'm going to focus on a career path.
You have to, these days, meet people where they are and provide them with the opportunity. I think NCTC has met the needs of their students because we have a variety of ways to communicate with them.
Now I think we offer almost everything online, and having faculty that know how to do that and having an e-learning department that supports us very well and our students.
I think this is an unwritten core belief of NCTC, but I'd really believe that NCTC believes that education is for everyone, no matter what it looks like, and they're going to do everything possible to help you get there.
We serve as a venue for people to improve themselves.
We have a vision to serving more and more students and letting those students leave with a value, with a credential where they say, yeah, I may have transferred to another university or another college, but my time at NCTC was special for me and I have value in that relationship. That's what the next 100 is going to look like.
Celebrating 100 years, that's almost unheard of these days. Institutions that are here 100 years are doing something right. And I think NCTC is one of those things.
I think the vision for NCTC moving forward in a lot of ways is the vision that it's always been, and that is to help students be successful. We've been here 100 years, and so we've certainly seen the impact that the college has had here.
Whatever comes, I know that we're going to be ready for it, and we're going to find the best way and the best practices to serve our students and our community for the next 100 years.
People used to ask me, when are you going to become a 4-year institution? I said, I hope we never do, because then we lose that focus of focusing on our community.
We've been here 100 years because of the relationships and our partnership with our communities and our students and our friends. The next 100 years isn't any different. It's going to take partnership, relationship, and hard work to educate the future for North Texas. But I have no doubt in my mind that we are poised for that, and with continued help from our friends, we can make that happen.